We want to put a caveat in there that this is more of a soft launch. We still have some little kinks to work out, some color changes to make that
I think it looks really nice.
Yeah, we worked with Troy up at Computer Creations? Yeah. And he was fabulous to work with. He helped us kind of put the template together and fill it with the information that we've got. So putting it in the right places. I don't talk code, so
I was just wondering.
I
was thinking about back in the late '90s, early aughts, when people started websites and you had to know the HTML and all.
Right.
Nowadays, you get someone who knows what they're doing.
Who knows what it is,
and they can kind of just put
the stuff in.
You say, I want it to look like this.
I'll take the pictures and write the words, but don't make me write code.
Well, ChooseMason.com is the new website, and they're still at 426-2276. What is going to be new, and what will people be able to see that is new on the website?
Well, two of the biggest things are we had a come and look at our properties in Mason County page before, but it wasn't very robust. So what we've done is we've gone out and we looked at different options for really promoting our properties. So the one that we went with is Zoom Prospectors, and it's under the Sites and Buildings tab, and it'll take you right to our site. If you want to go directly to the site, it's just masoncounty.zoomprospector.com.
Okay.
And what it does is it gives us national exposure. We started working with a hotel developer and a commercial broker, and I'd sent them a list of properties that we had that would be good for hotels, and they went to search to see if they could find them. And they couldn't find them on whatever programs they were searching. They couldn't find them on the local programs or the regional programs unless they had a specific address. And very rarely do you find any developer or anybody searching for properties. If you're not from Shelton, you don't know the exact address. So this is giving us a lot more exposure in a more general way. So developers and people that are interested in bringing exciting opportunities to our area can search Mason County and see properties specific. It takes them to a map. It'll give you demographic information. We can put together a lot better proposals when we get requests for, say, a hotel or, a restaurant. We can send them properties, but we can send them the demographic information that goes with those properties to say, come. Yes, we've got enough people, we've got enough commuters, we've got enough tourists to support this type of business in our area. So it's a lot more robust of a program, and it will hit a lot more people that are looking for site development.
Yeah, I'm on there right now looking. It looks like if I'm looking at the right part of the site, about 17 open properties in parts of Mason County. And what's nice that I see is that there's a picture associated with most of them, and they show the different, so here's a business, but it looks like a house, or here's a business and it looks like it's from a mini mart or a strip mall type of thing. So you can really see what's available out there. Wow, this is cool.
It's got a lot of options. We can put videos up there if you want to do video tours. And I think the important thing to remember, because it butts up a little bit against what real estate agents do, is this will be marketed to real estate agents. It's a free service that gets their properties on a national level. We don't take anything from it. Their information will still be connected to the property. This just gives them a bigger platform to showcase their property. You can put any kind of media on there that you want. If you wanted to do a walking tour and show the video, that works as well. If you wanted to target a specific, if you've got a manufacturing site, you're not going to target hotels for that. So you can target specific industries, clusters. If you wanted to be part of a supply chain for, say, the forest products industry, you can go onto the site and look at what forest products companies are around you. If they buy your product, if they don't, you can market to them. It's a very, very detailed site, so you can do quite a bit.
Do you have, was this offered up to you when you went out to Wisconsin for your training, or has this been around enough? You got some stories of success stories that come out of this?
We haven't. This has only been up for a couple of months. This is money that was given to us through the appropriations through the
Oh, okay, yeah.
to market Mason County specifically through economic development. The economic gardening, which was the training, that's a new section on our website as well, and it will soon have the application process. So the businesses that are interested in that, there's a small fee to the businesses, but it gets them right through and started on the training process. So
ChooseMason.com, and that'll get you to masoncounty.zoomprospector.com to show all the listings there. And we'll continue to talk about the new tabs. We can talk about these, one new tab a week pretty much to go through all this stuff. I like it here on the all-new ChooseMason.com. Again, 426-2276, or people can come in to your office there at the Our Community Credit Union building up on Olympic Highway North.
Come by and visit us. We're going to start going to the realtor meetings and really showcasing the opportunities that we have for their properties. So
do you know of how many holdings there's a lot of realtors out there in Mason County.
That's true.
And I'd imagine that each one of them probably has at least one or two maybe commercial properties. So are there lists, could there be more on this list that you don't even know about, or is this a pretty good...
The initial dump of properties into this came from the Commercial Brokers Association.
Okay.
So if they've listed their property on that, it is already on that site. We do have a lot that... one of the most exciting ones that I think is it doesn't have to be for sale to go on here. It could be you have a large landowner, which we have quite a few of, that are interested in seeing if there are people or what kind of opportunities can be attached to that property.
Oh.
So we could put a big tract of land in Belfair, once the bypass gets done, just to see what kind of interest there is. We can push it out to see if there is an interest in a specific industry. So it's got a lot of flexibility with it. It doesn't have to be listed. It does have to be available. So if somebody wants to come, you can't go backwards and be like, oh, no.
We were just testing out the website. Don't worry about that. Very nice. Well, this is good news, and good to pass out that information to the rest of the state, the country, and even perhaps the world in certain aspects to come into Mason County and put their businesses right here. ChooseMason.com. Jennifer Baria on the air with us. Thank you so much for being here. We'll talk next time.
Thanks for having me.
It's 8:54 now at iFiber One News Radio, and